Hello my friends, this is Shrek the One-Eyed Gamer and welcome back to the third episode, the third installment of If You Could. First of all my friends, the gameplay you're watching, this was another nuclear attempt which I had the other day. I'm running with the Type 25, running with the usual score streak setup and whatnot, running with those non-lethals as well. And it was an alright game. I think I'm going to 26, I think it's 26 gun streak, I think it was, 26 or 27. And again, it was like the last video, a bit of pressure, time, the time is running down, so I just kind of tried to rush it a little bit and got killed off of the last 4 or 5 kills that I needed to get. But I don't even think, even if I did manage to get some more kills, I don't think I would have made it. I think the time does run out, in fact the score finishes, I think it's like the final score was 100 to, I don't know, it was like 50 or something like that. So it's like I keep saying, you need to get that nuclear streak right from the get-go, obviously to maximise your chances of obviously getting the nuclear medal and more. So let's go on today with the replies from the last episode. So the question, if you remember, was if you could choose only one gun from Black Ops 2 and one gun, of course, from the entire Call of Duty series. So we had a few very good comments, so we'll just get started on them just now. So the first comment comes from a man, Twizzle, good old Twizzle, and he says, good commentary, obviously for the last video. His Black Ops 2 gun would be the Scorpion, because he does very well with high fire rate guns. And also his go-to gun for the entire Call of Duty series would be the AUG, the UG from Black Ops 1. He's obviously says about high fire rate, quick reload, and good iron sights, and he misses it. Yes, I was a big fan of the AUG. Also, it was a very good gun. I was very glad that they took it away from. It was an LMG in MW2, then they made it an assault rifle in Black Ops 1, which was really good. So thank you for that, Mr. Twizzle. The next comment comes from Nomad Raptor. His Black Ops 2 weapon would be he would use the M27 and probably the FAMAS from Black Ops 1. They're both very good, well-rounded weapons with low recoil and pinpoint accuracy, which I do agree. Next one comes from Mr. Ruddy Gaming, my little man from the land down under. The Black Ops 2 weapon he would use the AN94, and out of all the guns from the Call of Duty series, he would use the ACR from MW2. I would have probably said the ACR from Modern Warfare 3 was better than the ACR from MW2, but that's just my thought. But thank you, Mr. Ruddy, thank you very much. The next one comes from the Dom HQ, and they say it's a tough choice, but I've been playing COD now since the beginning, and in my opinion, which is probably shared by a lot of people, it would either be the FAMAS from Black Ops 1 or the MP40 from Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, the MP40 was fucking epic. Yeah, very, very good gun. Especially with the dual mag attachments, I believe it was, which was really cool. But Dom, you didn't give me a weapon you would use from Black Ops 2. So it's either the FAMAS or the MP40. That's very good. So next, Shandaman, my bestest friend just now, Shandaman. Yes, I won his Voodoo controller, which is fucking awesome. Just a quick note, if Shandaman ever does any other giveaway competitions, his starting bribe limit to win the competition is $285. That's what I managed to pay him off with to win the controller. I'm just kidding. So he would use, if he could only use one gun, it would definitely be the MSMC. I've gone total ham with it even after it has been nuked twice. Yeah. And it still gives me shivers when I use it. Just got to run that extended clip though, because I run out of ammo. Yeah, it does. Very much so. The second to last comment now comes from the Real Blue Goose. For Black Ops 2, this is a kind of weird preferred weapon to use. The only gun you would ever use again. You once used the 5.7 with the long barrel and the FMG, well, I suppose it's quite good, but I couldn't use it all the time forever. That would be quite hard. For the rest of the Call of Duties, he would use the M16, which you could use naked. But he always liked to put a silencer on it, so thank you for that, Mr. Blue Goose. And the last and final comment comes from Chris Short. And he says, I'm glad it inspired. That was obviously due to his comment that I came up with the question for this commentary. So he says, I'm glad that I inspired this commentary topic. It's a pretty tough decision. He loves the AN94 and MSMC, but I would probably stick with the Peacekeeper since it's both the qualities of an SMG and an assault rifle. Actually, Chris Short actually commented twice, and he also said he can't answer the other question for the other Call of Duty games, or gun for all the Call of Duties. Because he never played the online multiplayers for the other games. Well, you've got to start somewhere, I suppose. But I do recommend go back and get Black Ops 1, because that was a really good game. The rest you could probably avoid, or get COD 4. In fact, if you can still actually play on it, I think. I had trouble with it last time, but yeah, thank you all for the comments, of course, and the answers. It was very good, and I'm thoroughly enjoying doing this series just now. It's good fun. I have like a lot of different questions that I want to do. So today's one, since the first two were kind of gaming related and stuff, we're going to go with a real life type thing. So, and one of my personal favorites, which is food. So if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, it could obviously be takeaway, it could be homemade, but also fling in a beverage. So, a meal and a beverage. So, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life and drink something for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, mine is very easy. Now, if I could only have one beverage, again, I would have Iron Brew. Now, Iron Brew is a Scottish drink. It's like a fizzy juice, like a soda. It is the best beverage ever created by man. I love it. It goes well with vodka as well. Even though I don't like vodka, but it's just awesome. And if I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, it would be my wife's well, in fact, it's a choice of two. There's obviously my wife's homemade lasagna, which is it's just epic. I've tweeted out pictures of it before. But I think what tops it, if I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, it would be my wife's mince and tatties. Now, if you don't know what mince and tatties is, tatty is what we as Scottish people call potatoes. But mince and tatties, it has to be mashed tatty. So mashed potato, covered in gravy, and mince is there's obviously minced beef, cooked in gravy with carrots and onions and stuff, and it's basically like a sloppy joe, but without the roll. Or bread or whatever. That's basically what an American obviously would call minced beef. What I have is basically a sloppy joe. The greatest meal ever designed by a Scottish person is the most epic meal ever, and I would eat it every single day if I could. So that was a very easy one for me. I did manage to do I managed to capture the comments and stuff, so I hope you like that in there. I hope you can kind of read it all right. Obviously, I wouldn't know until I've kind of rendered it out and stuff and see what it kind of looks like totally done. If not, I'll try and amend it and stuff for the next video. So I look forward to your comments and things next time, my friends. And I will just do this now every week. I'll do it every Friday. Seeing it's Friday today now, we will just do it every Friday. Unless I've got nothing else to do, I might bring it out early. But you know me, I get very impatient. I'll fling videos out, willy-nilly as is. So see you next time, my friends. Like the video as always, and have a great day. Adios, amigos.